Well, hello everyone. I am Rabbit and I actually have a bit of a sore throat today. My work has just been absolutely draining my voice, so I apologize. I will try my best to not lose my voice during today's recording session. So I don't want to blabber on too much for an introduction about this. So to save myself a little bit of time, I put in the description box below this video some links to the Wikipedia page as well as the Amazon page for this game, but I will try to summarize some of the highlighted points here. So the first thing you should probably know is that this is the game Magic Knight Rayearth, based on the very popular anime, which I've honestly never seen. I have played part of this game before when I was younger. It was released in the US in 1998. I believe 3 years after it actually was released in Japan, so that's a bit of a shame. And one of the issues with that is that it ended up being one of the last, I think it was the last game, but that might be incorrect. So like I said, check the Wikipedia page, check Amazon to ensure that my facts are correct. But I'm just going to go out and say, if I remember correctly, this was the last Sega Saturn title to come to the US. So, I mean, that was kind of bad because I feel like a lot of people didn't actually ever play it or hear about it. And like I said, we never owned it. We actually rented it maybe 2 or 3 times. So I played a little bit of it, but it was like back in 98 or 99. So I don't remember hardly anything. There was a Super Nintendo version or a Super Famicom version that never came to the States, but there is like a fan translation that is circulating around the internet, so if you want to play that one, you can. I might play that as well, just depends on how I like this one. One of the issues, though, with this game, well, I guess backing up a little bit, it was translated and published in the States by Working Designs, which is a company I'm a huge fan of. They're defunct now. I think they actually split up in 2005, and I believe the president started a new company, but they were really fantastic. They brought a lot of JRPGs and just other Japanese games to the States and really exposed people to how cool some of these games could be. So among the list of games that they translated and published in the States include this one as well as Alundra. They did Lunar 2 on, I believe, the Sega CD. They also did the PSX versions of them, so Lunar, Silver Star Story Complete, as well as Lunar 2, Eternal Blue. They also did Ark the Lad, the collection. So they have a lot of stuff that they brought to the States, and I'm grateful for them doing that. I really loved almost all the games that I just rattled off for you. So Working Designs was really fantastic, and one of the things that I do recall a lot of people weren't big fans of was the fact that they had a tendency to change up scripts sometimes when they would translate games, and they would try to introduce a lot of current events or US pop culture into the dialogue, so that's kind of not good. And like the voice acting is it's okay, but ultimately you got to think about it. In 98, this was the closest you were really going to get to getting to play the games, because I don't think at that time anyway, I wasn't really huge into computer stuff, so I'm not sure if there were versions of this online that had been fan translated. I highly doubt it. So Working Designs did a really great job, and I don't want this to go on for too long. I don't want this to be a long intro to today's video. So like I said, if you have any questions about the game or you've never heard of it before, there will be 2 links down below so you can read reviews, you can read up on the game, and pretty much anything else that you're interested in about the anime itself, Magic Knight Rayearth. So with that being said, I'm going to dive right in, and you'll have to excuse me if I fuck up a bit.
This place, the dark tide must be quelled. I must call them.
So yeah, as I was starting to say, I'm not completely familiar with all of the Sega Saturn controls. It's been a while since I've really played around with an SS game, so you'll have to excuse me if I'm just messing around a little bit. Oh, and one of the other things I did want to mention about Working Designs doing this game, they did fuck up a little bit. There are some points from what I've read, I don't remember this personally from my experience playing it, but since there is a lot of voice acting in this, they had to obviously do their own translations and hire their own English-speaking voice actors and actresses. And what ended up resulting from that was there were some points where they had issues. I don't know if the the issue was with translation or if it was with just porting the translations into the game appropriately, but there are going to be some points where they are supposed to be talking. You're supposed to be hearing the characters themselves speaking the dialogue, but they're not actually going to talk. Even though if you play the Japanese version, they would be speaking. So just letting you guys know, that's what's up with that. Let me come over here. Message speed. Oh, display messages slowly, display messages normally, display messages quickly. I want to do that. Play sound in stereo, yes. And I mean, I'm okay with that, so we'll leave that as it is. Whoops, sorry guys. I can't click on the little blue thing. Items. We have jack shit, so okay. What is this? Oh, it's a diary and we can play it.
My school went to the Tokyo Tower today on a field trip. The observation deck was so high, and everything below looked so tiny. Is it corny that I was excited about going there?
A little bit, Hikaru, a little bit. And lastly, what was it? Oh yeah, that's our save, so I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Okay, so we will go ahead and just jump into this. I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. I'm just gonna talk to people, I guess. Whoa! Hey, to you too. What the fuck? Why is he yelling at me? Stop drawing attention to me, you little red-haired freak. Wow, what a dick. What is his fucking problem? I'm store security. We've had reports of that clerk. Oh, okay, I was gonna say, like, what the fuck is he saying? We've had reports of that clerk over there hassling customers. Okay, let's see. May I help you? That's a detailed replica of the Tokyo Tower, however, this is the budget model. If you're interested in one crafted of metal and not plastic, try the shop upstairs. Well, I don't have any fucking money and I can't do anything, so. Okay, I don't think anyone is going to say anything valuable. So don't mind me if I don't read everything they say. Tokyo Tower. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm pretty sure the main characters of this game are like 14. They're not gonna blow her fucking cover, so. Okay, I think, yeah. Well, where are the rest of them? Can I not go in anything? What's up here? I can't talk to you assholes? Oh man, that's pretty funny. So it looks like she's not having a good time either. She's not saying anything to me. Okay, fabulous. Alright, let's go. Oh shit. Did this just take me all the way to the top? Terminally unhip? Is that really what she just fucking said? I don't know how I feel about that. Wow. Yeah, I don't think this is that common in the States, but I know when I was growing up, I had to wear uniforms because I went to private schools and like private academies, so it was definitely kind of weird. I'm not a big fan of uniforms, although I do think there's some good to wearing them. Hey!
I have an important fencing match tomorrow and we're wasting time here.
I can already tell I'm not gonna like her.
Oh my, you look lost. Can I help you? Flash, what are you doing here?
Is something wrong?
This cute little mutt is my very naughty dog.
That's kind of a weird line.
I have to catch him before he causes any trouble. Wait! I'll help you!
Oh, I don't know if that's a good
Flash.
idea. Chasing your dog on top of a tower.
Oh, what a darling little puppy. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's gotten into him.
Magic knights, I summon thee.
I am almost positive they would fucking die. Oh man, this game is gonna be ridiculous. I can already tell. I can already tell, guys.
It appears that the magic knights have been summoned from beyond the barrier.
And so, the legend becomes an embarrassing reality.
What can they hope to accomplish using these children? Even if they manage to release Emerald, their power is too limited to be of consequence.
Quite true, my liege.
Of course, we must watch them closely to minimize any chance for surprises.
As you wish.
Alright, I got a feeling those are the bad guys.
Oh! What kind of nightmare is this? That hurt!
Since we're all conscious of what's happening, I think we can rule out dreaming.
How are they still fucking alive? They fell from unimaginable heights. That's a little bit crazy, but...
It was a figure of speech. But whatever. We have to find out what happened. What is this strange place?
It appears we've been blown out of our world and into another.
One thing's for certain. This isn't Tokyo. As we were falling, I saw a floating mountain and a volcano in the distance.
I noticed that too, though I decided I might be hallucinating.
Look, I'm not in the mood to compare trips. We've got to find a way out of here.
Well, why don't we introduce ourselves first?
Alright, that's a weird thing to just want to do all of a sudden, but okay.
What?
Yeah.
Admittedly, this is a trying circumstance, but we can at least stay civil.
Introductions seem like a natural starting point. Then we can put our heads together and get out of here. Count me in. Then I guess I have no choice. Count me in too.
My mother said I blew in on a breeze, so I became known as Fu, which means wind.
My friends call me Umi. I'm 14, in the 8th grade. What a coincidence! I'm 14 too. My name's Hikaru.
Those were the weirdest
What?
introductions ever. And what the fuck are they surprised about?
You're the same age as me? You look like you're still in elementary school.
I must confess that I had the very same impression of you.
Oh, honestly. I quite obviously am substantially more mature than you, Fu.
Dude, this girl with blue hair is a fucking cunt. Like, what is her problem?
Are you going to bicker all day? Enough!
Oh god, we got another person to add to this mix?
Emerald must have made some mistake. You can't be the legendary magic knights. You're just bumbling children.
Although I will agree with his
What
conclusion.
do you mean, children? You're more of a child than I am, buddy.
I have lived on this world for 745 years.
Oh man. Okay.
What?
But who are you?
My name is Clef. I am the High Priest of Sephiroth, and your guide in this realm. Until you reach the end of your journey together, you cannot return home.
I kind of like the little horn he's got going on his forehead. This game, guys. Oh, what am I dragging us into?
Master, the legendary magic knights have successfully landed.
It's
seems that our precious emerald is not bound as tightly as we'd thought.
Her intent must be to revive the ancient machines.
We must have a plan to counter Emerald's activities, Zagat.
Your impudence reveals your age. Master Zagat knows all.
The ones Emerald has summoned from beyond the barrier are merely children. But now that Clef is guiding them, there may be more cause for concern.
Why didn't they just kill the girls before Clef showed up? Like, I don't know. It's just
That
me.
meddlesome priest is the fly in our ointment.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to like stop to laugh a couple of times because some of these things they're saying pretty fucking ridiculous.
The question is, how do we remove him?
That's a good question.
Alcyon,
Yes, Master Zagat.
the time has come for a little child abuse.
My pleasure, Zagat.
Has anyone else seen the anime? Like, I must be the only person who's never watched it.
This world is known as Sephiroth. You have been summoned by Princess Emerald to fulfill your destiny and save us.
What the fuck?
Summon Ray Blast.
Oh my gosh.
Smoke.
Whoa! What the fuck?
When Emerald was free, this land knew nothing of danger and suffering. All beings of Sephiroth lived together in peace and harmony, fearing nothing. But now, this world reels as a dark chaos seeks to engulf our very souls. Mutant beasts of unthinkable savagery have consumed our world with fear.
All of this came about simply because a princess was taken from you?
Yes, Emerald was the cornerstone of all Sephiroth. She alone held the power to keep it in balance. You see, in our world, simple thought is the most powerful kind of magic. And a soul pure in thought can wield more power than the most insidious of evils. Princess Emerald held our world together, quite literally, with her prayers.
But then someone stole her away? And why would anyone want to imprison her?
Zagat, her most trusted aide, has turned this black deed. His lust for power has pushed him to bind the princess and hold her in darkness.
It all just sounds so very barbaric. How can it be true?
And besides, what relevance does this have to us? We're not of this world.
Alright, you selfish bitch. Like, that's really not the point here.
Our best soldiers, knights, and magicians have tried and failed to defeat Zagat. The people of Sephiroth simply cannot challenge the strength of his thought successfully.
That settles it. We will become these magic knights and save Emerald for you.
Yeah, you go, redhead.
Hey, hold on a minute. What makes you think you can speak for the rest of us, Princess?
It is by Emerald's wish that you have been called to this land. Only by claiming your destiny as magic knights can her wish be fulfilled. And only when that happens will the way home reopen to you.
So in a nutshell, we have no choice. To get home, we must save Sephiroth.
Your destiny is to become magic knights and revive the machines.
Okay, I think that's a pretty good stopping point, guys. I don't really want these videos to go past 20 minutes too far anyway. We might get to 21, but nevertheless, when we come back together, we will finish listening to Clef explain exactly what we need to do as the Magic Knights. So, thank you for watching. I am your host, Rabbit, and this is my playthrough of Magic Knight Rayearth, the Sega Saturn version. I'll see you guys on the next vid.